So you've not spared any effort in terms of making your film look professional. We see a lot of short films which suffer from this, amateurish approach, which is fine given that filmmakers are, just starting out. How do you manage to, how did you manage to make the film look as professional as it does?
So yeah, when we started, we didn't have any kind of benchmark that we have to reach in terms of quality. But we were pretty sure that as we personally, our crew members, we all want to move to feature filmmaking, right? We wanted to use the same gear, same kind of technique, same lights that we can use in a feature film. Because of which we again worked with Red Epic camera. We worked with Sync Sound, which has been a practice across several films that we have done, and we didn't want this to look like a short film, like the typical short film. What I mean, right? It really, the quality doesn't define the content of a film. Right. That's always a bad looking short films are sometimes better than good looking, but along with the content of the film on which the highest focus was given, we also wanted to put a lot of focus on how it looks and what kind of techniques, and which is why we also graded it on a professional software like Resolve.
That comes through very much, yeah. So how important has Suchitra Film Society and the Bangalore International Short Film Festival been for you as a filmmaker in your journey?
My journey, which started probably the short film journey, which started 5-6 years back, right? Since then, I have been associated with Suchitra, and our films were initially shown at Suchitra Film Festival. It was never open to other film festivals. It was always coming here, and the people here were very supportive of short films, and they're conducting workshops and trainings, and Mr. Prakash Bilwadi and Mr. Anand Vadraj. So they have supported, quality short filmmakers. So that has been their intention always, to bring up, and to support people who do quality short film, not everyone. So I think I have shown around 4 films here at the festival since 5 years. And all I would say that yes, it has supported a lot. We continue to be associated with Suchitra, continue to be associated with their workshops. We take workshops. We are part of their workshops, and they play a very major role in the short film movement in Bangalore.
And in terms of challenges and obstacles that you face as a young filmmaker trying to make a mark in the world of filmmaking, what are those that you think kind of, if they are resolved, then maybe it would be easier for you?
See, when I began short film making or making experimental videos, the biggest challenge then was the equipment, right? Because when you start, you absolutely have no funds, no budget for, so you would shoot with your PowerShot camera and small cameras. But right now that kind of is solved, because there are affordable cameras, there are rental houses which kind of, that's not an issue anymore. But now I would see the biggest issue would be revenue generation for short films, because the budgets have increased, right? People want to do films with good camera, good equipment, then that will cost them. Right. Then how do you get back that money? So revenue generation and distribution platforms, I think this is kind of an obstacle now. Probably if there is a company or someone who can provide this kind of solid platform where it is guaranteed that yes, I can, apart from YouTube, I'm saying, YouTube revenue generation, I'm not very sure, but something very dedicated to short filmmakers and location centric, something to do with Bangalore short film, to do with Pune short film, and this can get money. If there is a promise like that, a platform which promises that, I think that would be a boon to all short filmmakers.
Right. And in terms of the feedback that you got about your film yesterday, could you talk a bit about it? How was the audience reaction?
I think it was good. Audience reaction was good. The general feedback that I have got is it's 37 minutes long, but we didn't feel that. That is mainly because of the parallel story telling that we have used. And obviously a lot of people have talked about the quality of the film, how it looks. Many people appreciated about the actors and how much of restraint I have practiced
Right.
shown in terms of directing and getting performances out of the actor. And technically, I think many people have liked it, the way it's been cut, the way, again, as I said, the storytelling part of it. So this was yesterday's feedback, and this has been the feedback in our premiere or the couple of shows which followed that.
Right. And the film has been to many film festivals now?
Yeah, so the film has been to Kerala, IDSFFK.
Right.
And then it has been to Seattle South Asian Festival, which will be held in October.
Okay. So it's still in the process of going to film festivals?
Yeah, I have sent it to maybe around 30 festivals.
So you're still awaiting?
Yes, I'm still awaiting results.
Right. And so what after this? What are you looking at doing? You also have a production house, you do corporate videos?
Yes, so I run a production house called Crosscut Films here in South Bangalore.
Right.
And we are into corporate video productions, not mainly corporate videos, but we do all kind of video productions, event documentaries and creative promos and webcasts and all that. And we are also getting into web series soon.
Wow.
And then our main forte lies in post-production. So we provide end-to-end post-production services from online, offline editing, DI, titles, VFX, and everything related to sound mixing, voiceover, Foley design, sync sound, everything. So what we have done is we have kind of partnered with 4 more studios, which are all in South Bangalore. And each studio specializes in one department, a certain area. So together we kind of provide bunch of services.
Right. That's amazing. Yeah. So the one final question. Obviously, you've been on this journey for quite some time. You've made some really good films now. What have you learned, and what would you kind of want to pass on to people who are just maybe starting out making short films? Some of the young crowd here from colleges and film schools.
See, what I would say is when I started, I was in no urgency of showcasing my mistakes online. By that I mean there were a lot of films. Like I have a folder in my computer where there are around 40 short videos that I have shot, which is not available online, right?
Okay.
These were my mistakes. That is where my learning happened. Yeah. And here now the trend has been in a way where you make a short film, you put it online.
Right.
Where you know that you are learning, a lot of departments are
lacking,
and you're falling short of a lot of techniques and skills required to make films. But you put it online, then people comment, and then you are not ready to take that comment, and you start justifying.
Right.
This whole practice, right? I'm personally not for it. I would say for the young short filmmakers to do a lot of experimental videos for yourself, understand how to move the camera, what each shot means, and to learn theory also along with this. And I think YouTube or Vimeo, these provide great platforms, and there's so many sites like now Jamuura curating so much good content. I think there's enough content online for you to learn from.
Right.
And then I'm not saying learn and then do. Actually do this parallelly, but wait until you put your film online.
Right.
Wait once you're confident that yes, this is open to public, people can comment on this, I can justify. Then put up your best work, I would say.
Right. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah. Thanks so much, Bharath. Lovely talking to you. Lovely watching your film here also.
Thank you.
Congrats. Bye.